paves the way for Cadillac's all-electric future. The challenge we had was how do we keep moving forward and how do we take Cadillac into a new direction where people see it as still a Cadillac, but very much a future-forward vision for Cadillac.
Attention to detail with the edges, the surfaces, the fits, the finishes, the selection of materials. We've thought several layers deep in terms of how we want to communicate what the future of Cadillac promises to the customer.
It is a designer's dream to start with an all-new architecture. It takes up less space. It allows you to have the freedom to design this interior the way you want from start. We wanted to have clean, simple design. The foundation allows for great proportions.
We wanted to reinvent the crest in a way that looked very technologically advanced, but had a very jewelry and bespoke appearance.
My ultimate goal was to make this hands down the best Cadillac SUV that anyone has ever seen.
The LYRIQ is built on a new modular electric vehicle platform powered by Ultium. The crown jewel of the Ultium system is the battery cell itself, where our strategy is to use the fewest number of the largest cells possible. These cells are then packaged into modules. This system is a simple, lightweight, and a space-efficient solution, which enables us to optimize the battery energy storage and the layout for each vehicle design. The Ultium propulsion system will be launching with a state-of-the-art NCMA chemistry. This is a new chemistry where we've taken a standard nickel, manganese, cobalt chemistry and we've added aluminum. The addition of the aluminum allows us to increase the nickel content and decrease the cobalt content, which gives customers more range at lower cost.
Range is critically important when selecting an EV. We've designed LYRIQ to achieve 300 miles of range on a full battery charge.
We will also offer both a level 1 and a level 2 AC charging, as well as DC fast charging capability to make sure that the concern of range and the concern of charge time is not something that will ever get in the way of the Cadillac customer being able to enjoy their driving.
What's in a charge? A belief? A wish? Or something more steadfast? An electric charge that does more than power a ride. One that lights the way for a new relationship between us and the journeys we take through a world we cherish. Experience anew.
When you're working on a Cadillac, there's this extra sense of commitment because you know that you're responsible for the future technologies of the company.
We're serious about an all-electric future, and we have what it takes to deliver. The LYRIQ is built on a new modular electric vehicle platform powered by Ultium. The crown jewel of the Ultium system is the battery cell itself, where our strategy is to use the fewest number of the largest cells possible. These cells are then packaged into modules. This system is a simple, lightweight, and a space-efficient solution, which enables us to optimize the battery energy storage and the layout for each vehicle design. The Ultium propulsion system will be launching with a new chemistry where we've taken a standard nickel, manganese, cobalt chemistry and we've added aluminum, which gives customers more range at lower cost.
We'll be able to achieve much better mileage, much better charging capability.
We've designed LYRIQ to achieve 300 miles of range on a full battery charge.
We will also offer both a level 1 and a level 2 AC charging, as well as DC fast charging capability up to 150 kilowatts to make sure that the concern of range and the concern of charge time is not something that will ever get in the way of the Cadillac customer being able to enjoy their driving experience.
When you reflect on what we have to work with in terms of the Ultium propulsion system, the battery technology itself, the drive motors, the controls, that all comes together. LYRIQ is just the beginning.
Mountains, waves, sky. With every breath, I know I am not I. The earth never tires. The road is before us. Every destination, another memory that makes us whole. Sometimes awe-inspiring, sometimes jubilant, always human.
You spend years at drafting tables, in conference rooms, at computers, math modeling in clay, to get the vehicle to the point where you actually sit behind the wheel and drive it.
The electric propulsion system really opens up a lot of windows for us to offer a wide variety of range and performance options.
The battery pack is tied into the underbody to help stiffen the vehicle such that your handling, your steering feel, and your responsiveness are going to be quick.
The way that the Ultium battery is integrated, it really helps us lower the center of gravity.
That combined with a nice wide stance to the vehicle is going to give you a great road hugging experience around corners. We designed this vehicle to have nearly a 50-50 weight distribution, which means
the more precise and the more fun to drive a vehicle is.
Searching strange, familiar streets. And though the time of year had grown indifferent, I discovered a world awakened and enlivened. I am afraid of nothing. An extraordinary journey beckons. Let's greet one another differently. We must.
I was born in China, and as a little kid, Cadillac was the ultimate symbol of American luxury.
It's always this brand that I kind of held out as this incredible American icon. If you think about the Cyclone from the 50s or the Eldorado from the 60s, I mean, it's always been this future-forward brand.
Cadillac was not only the premier luxury brand, but it also was a brand that was a sign of innovation.
Every new entry for Cadillac is an opportunity for us to elevate the brand.
Working for Cadillac, an American luxury brand with such a strong heritage and a pioneering spirit.
It's always been defined by performance, by technology, by styling, by innovation.
Everything has to feel extraordinary. There's no detail too small, there's no stone that gets left unturned.
With the shift now to electrification, it gives us yet another opportunity for a whole new future for the Cadillac brand.
This is what we need. This is what our world needs.
LYRIQ announces the next revolution in personal mobility.
It represents ingenuity. It's everything that I went to engineering school for.
It's an honor to represent the crest and
Work on a brand that really believes in
changing the world.
Not just for us, but for our children and our children's children.
Given the transformation that the entire industry is going through, and I think it's very fair to say that Cadillac can play a lead role and we can bring it back to where it really belongs.